So, let's get into the story of Aileen Wuornos, a name that became a major headline in American true crime. While some labeled her as a first for her kind, her life was a series of intense and tragic events that eventually spiraled out of control. The early years, a rough start. Aileen's life didn't start with much of a chance. Born in Rochester, Michigan, her childhood was chaotic. With her parents out of the picture early on, she was raised by grandparents in an environment that was reportedly volatile and marked by severe hardship. By the time she was a teenager, she was already living on the margins, facing homelessness and trying to survive on her own. The Florida years. Eventually, she headed down to Florida looking for a change of pace. She spent years living a transient lifestyle, frequently staying in motels or hitching rides along the highways. In the mid-'80s, she met Tyria Moore, and the two formed a close, albeit unstable, bond, while navigating a very difficult existence on the edge of society. The turning point. The situation took a dark turn in late 1989. This began a period where several men were found deceased along the Florida highways. The first was Richard Mallory. Aileen would later claim she acted in self-defense, but the legal system saw a different pattern emerging. Over the following year, more victims were discovered, leading investigators to realize they were looking for someone traveling the I-75 corridor. The final chapter. The investigation eventually led police to a biker bar called The Last Resort in 1991. After her partner provided information to the authorities, Aileen was taken into custody. The trials that followed were high-profile and intense, reflecting the complex nature of her life and her actions. She was ultimately convicted and received the death penalty. Aileen Wuornos remains a subject of much discussion in criminology, a story defined by a cycle of trauma, systemic failure, and a series of violent choices that ended her journey in 2002. It's a heavy chapter in the history of the American justice system. If you like this, hit the subscribe button